Hello, everybody. Chag Sameach, and welcome to the 8th night of Chanukah. I had to put on high heels tonight so that I could be seen over all of my Chanukiot. As you can see, I have on the table this evening every Chanukiah that I have lit over the past 7 nights, as well as the new one that I'm going to light this evening. And there are actually 10 Chanukiot here, which is the plural for Chanukiah, all the way from the little tiny one that doubles as a Shabbat candlestick to a couple of big ones, but this biggest one that I lit on the 6th night that I call my Holocaust menorah. So as you can see from the variety that is on the table, Chanukiot come in just about every size, shape, color, style imaginable. And I love this variety. Normally I would, on the last night of the holiday, light several of them. The tradition is that every person, not the tradition, but actually what the Talmud says is that everybody in the household is supposed to light their own Chanukiah because the mitzvah is for each of us to publicize the miracle of the oil. So a couple things this evening. First thing I want to let you know is that you will be receiving tomorrow in your mailboxes, tomorrow Friday, either in your mailboxes or from the Life Enrichment Director specialist in each of your buildings, a trivia quiz. And there are 9 questions on the trivia quiz, and all of the answers they're all multiple choice. They should be very easy for you to answer if you've been watching these blessings every night, and if you have been listening for the answers. I didn't put anything on there that's going to trick you or where you're going to scratch your head and say, I wonder if that's the right answer. So you're going to get a sheet that has 9 trivia questions on it. And then the 10th one is kind of a tiebreaker because I fully expect that I have so many brilliant people among the residents at Seacrest that there are going to be many of you who answer all the questions correctly. So the tiebreaker is for you to write a very short paragraph describing your favorite Hanukkah memory. And it can be from any time in your lifetime. And you'll see the prompt that I wrote out on the paper. You're going to receive these on Friday, and I'm going to ask that they be turned in by Monday. So the specialists in your buildings have all the instructions. They know exactly what to do, and so nobody's going to be left out of the game. I want to talk to you about this particular Chanukiah, the one that I have the candles in this evening. And you may notice that it's kind of not ordinary. It's certainly not plain, but it is what you might think a menorah would look like. And in fact, it's kind of a funny story. When I went to Israel to start rabbinical school, because we all have to spend our first year of rabbinical school in Israel, I didn't bring a Chanukiah with me. I was there for a year. I knew I would be there over Hanukkah, but I didn't bring a menorah with me because I figured I'd be able to buy one in Israel. Certainly, they've got plenty of menorahs for sale. And so it was the afternoon before the first night of Hanukkah, and I realized I had forgotten to bring a menorah with me from the States. And I had a friend, my friend Celia Surget, who is from Switzerland. She's half American, half Swiss, half Italian. I don't know how many halves she is. A wonderful, wonderful colleague. And she happened to be going out to the market. And I asked her, would you please pick up a menorah for me? So she found this one. And actually, this one is modeled. It's designed to look like the original menorah that stood in the temple in Jerusalem, the one that the Maccabees would have relit to rededicate the temple. The only difference is it is designed with 8 branches and the shamash instead of 6 branches and the shamash. And that, of course, is because of the 8 nights of Hanukkah, the shamash, which we light the other candles, as opposed to the original menorah, which stood in the temple, which had 6 branches, one for each day of the week, and then the 7th one in the middle representing Shabbat. So, just as there is an enormous variety of Chanukiot, just as you saw that there is an incredible variety of dreidels that you can play with, everything from this teeny tiny one that was my grandfather, which he brought from Germany, to this beautiful one from Israel with the blue colored fluid in it that spins around when the dreidel spins. There is also an enormous variety of Hanukkah music. Now, we have a tendency to sing the same Hanukkah songs over and over and over again because they are beloved and because we know them. Songs like Sivivon Sov Sov Sov, Chanukah Hu Chag Tov, Chanukah Hu Chag Tov, Sivivon Sov Sov Sov. We also sing, who can retell the things that befell us? Who can count them? In every age a hero or sage came to our aid. We also sing, I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. Frankly, I don't know anybody who makes a dreidel out of clay nowadays. Maybe the original ones in ancient Israel were made out of clay. It's entirely possible. But we sing these songs and we know them because some are in English, some are in Hebrew, some have, most of them that are in Hebrew have Ashkenazi melodies, Eastern European melodies. We sing Ma'oz Tzor, which we'll do again tonight. But if you live in Italy, or if you live in Spain, or if you live in China, or if you live in Peru, or if you live in any other country anywhere in the world, your music is going to be representative of the music that you know from your land. So there is one piece that I want to play for you that I love that is called Ochos Candelicas. A candelica is a little candle. And this particular rendition is by a group called Pink Martini. And I'm going to play it for you now, and I hope you like it. And then we'll light our candles. And give me 1 second. It wasn't coming up right. There we go.
Chanukah linda está aquí, 8 candelas para mí. Chanukah linda está aquí, 8 candelas para mí. Oh, una candelica, dos candelicas, tres candelicas, 4 candelicas, 8 candelicas, 6 candelicas, 7 candelicas, 8 candelas para mí. Muchas fiestas voy a hacer, con alegrías y placer. Muchas fiestas voy a hacer, con alegrías
We
y
sing the
placer.
chorus.
Los pastelicos voy a comer, con almendricas y la miel. Los pastelicos voy a comer, con almendricas y la miel.
Here we go.
Una candelica, dos candelicas, candelitas, tres candelitas, cuatro candelitas, cinco candelitas, seis candelitas, siete candelitas, ocho candelas para mí.
Makes you want to samba, doesn't it?
Una candelita, dos candelitas, tres candelitas, cuatro candelitas, cinco candelitas, seis candelitas, siete candelitas, ocho candelas para mí.
So you can see that that is an entirely different kind of a piece of music than we are used to singing. Ochos Candelicas, and that is in the Ladino tradition. Ladino is a language like Yiddish that is a combination of Hebrew and Spanish spoken by the Sephardic Jews. So we're going to light our menorah now. We're going to sing a chorus of Ma'os Tzur. And then I'm just going to let the beauty of the candles shine for themselves. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavoteinu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. Ma'os Tzur Yeshuati Lechana El Shabeach Tikon Beit Tefilati V'sham Toda Nizabeach Le'et Tachin Matbeach Mitzar Hamnabeach Az Egmor Bashir Mizmor Chanukat HaMizbeach Az Egmor Bashir Mizmor Chanukat HaMizbeach. Happy Hanukkah, everybody. Happy Hanukkah. I hope you enjoyed these holiday videos, and we'll see you next year, Lashana Haba. I hope that everybody is blessed with peace, with health, with light, with happiness, and with joy. Enjoy the menorahs.